the top rookie last month. And
and a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Welcome to this Thursday night in the NBA, right here on 2K Sports. With Doris Berg and some question marks for Zion Williamson and the Pelicans moving forward, Shams, what is your sense of how attached to Zion the Pelicans are right now?
The Pelicans learned last year that you can build around Zion Williamson. The struggle, though, is to keep him healthy. I'm told that the Pelicans are really happy about the way Zion Williamson showed last year that he can be on the court. And the Pelicans, I'm told, really believe in Zion Williamson. But there's really no way to find equal talent if they were to ever look to trade him. So the Pelicans have to wait it out and see how they continue to compete in the West with Zion Williamson.
Quickly, do you think they have enough around him? Do you like the parts around Williams?
I do. The biggest thing in New Orleans, though, is staying healthy. We see a healthy group, a healthy Zion Williamson for the entire run of the playoffs. That's what everyone, not only in New Orleans, but the basketball world wants to see.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. O'Neal is out there with Martin, and it's Mitchell in at the 5, roaming the paint. Mitchell sets the screen for Booker. Good on the triple.
You have to honor Booker's range. This guy can get flowing from the three-point line.
And here are the Pelicans. Pass to Olynyk. Williamson looking it over. Here's Messi. Shot clock at 6. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Jacks up a 3, and McCollum is good for 3.
Great shot by McCollum. He takes pride in knocking down those threes.
Mitchell right side. Messi grabs the rebound. Stolen by Mitchell. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Pass to Beal. Misses off the left iron.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Now, here's Olynyk. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Beal, the pass to Booker. All the way to CBA, introducing the second apron, limiting Shams what teams above the cap can do. How does that new rule affect teams?
Decision makers tell me that they're very much keeping an eye on the second apron, not only of their team, but others, and teams that will have to shed salary because of the second apron and the amount of big contracts we're going to see teams give to players. You're going to see it at the top, but that may dwindle in the middle of their roster. But we will see a more competitive league because of these new CBA changes and less of a chance of super teams and just more parity and dispersed talent.
Do you constantly read over some of these CBA agreements? I would assume that you do, to have a full understanding of terms like the apron, like we just talked about, or all the other things, the luxury tax, all the things that make deals possible.
It's one thing to have luxury tax. It's a whole nother animal now to have the second apron. And that, certainly for teams that are deep in the second apron, that limits their ability to go make major trades, to be able to sign players for more than the minimum. And we're seeing that happen to at least one or two teams around the league right now. So how will that impact things? But certainly the CBA being 50, 60, 70 pages, that's something you pour through before every calendar year.
It's just fascinating. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Messi grabs the rebound. Messi's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to McCollum. Shoots. Rebound by Mitchell.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
Martin dishes to Mitchell, and the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
For New Orleans, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the head coach of the Pelicans. Now, I asked Coach about what he has in store to try and slow down Devin Booker. Now, they laughed and told me they've lost sleep over how to defend him. They mentioned how, with and without the ball, Devin can hurt you. So Booker will have their total focus on defense. And Devin will have our total focus as well. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. All right, Shams, I know you can't reveal all your secrets, but how do you develop relationships with your sources? The players, the agents, the GM, the scouts all over the NBA.
It comes year after year. This has been something I've been doing for the better course of the last 15 years. So for me, it's about relationships, it's about daily communication, and making sure that I keep the trust, I keep the faith, and I keep a level of respect with everyone that I come across. Relationships are the name of the game, especially in the NBA.
That's what I've heard about you. They trust you. So if they're going to confide, they know they can trust you. I would think that would be maybe the core of how you operate.
Trust and faith, and that develops early, not taking shortcuts. I'm very much for the long game.
That one goes in. Williamson's got 8.
And this team encourages Zion to be assertive inside. They know how skilled and overpowering he can be.
Mitchell kicks to Martin. Beal the pass to Booker. Over McCollum. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
He's looking for Williamson and finds him. Over Martin. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Suns. They trail by 6. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
They're so close in that one, but that's of no solace to the players. They played their hearts out.
You know what? Sometimes you play a great game and lose. What you hope happens, though, is it toughens them up a bit mentally, and they figure out how to close it out next time.
McCollum, no good.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Williamson against Martin. Now, here's Mitchell. D right on him. Left side, Beal. O'Neal from long range. Pelicans with the rebound. Pass to McCollum. Here's Messi. Williamson in the post. He's against Martin. Left side, Beal softly drops in the floater.
Bradley Beal just takes it right into the defender's chest. Beautifully done.
And in last year's playoff, Shams, we did see a lot of players injured and unable to play. What are some of the solutions that may be being talked about that you hear about?
People certainly ask if this is a result of the 65-game rule. Is it the more physical play? Is it the consequences of the regular season? The league is going to take a wait-and-see approach to determine if this is an issue they have to fix. But they do love the results of what this has brought as far as player availability moving forward.
Yeah, they do seem sold on that 65 number, don't they?
100%. And at the end of the day, some of these injuries are flukish. There's a lot of, obviously, lower body injuries, and you can't measure that. I think the league is going to want to see more data over the next 5 to 10 years to really determine, does this rule impact the game and impact injuries?
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Pass to Misi. McCollum with the ball. His three-pointers off the mark.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Mitchell outside. He takes it in. That ties the game. Mitchell's got 5 now.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Jones with it. Nothing on the board. Pass to McCollum. Trying to get something going. Phoenix grabs the miss. Mitchell's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Here's Misi. To the inside. And McCollum with the slam.
And how about the vertical McCollum has? He may have even surprised himself there.
Outside, Martin. Now Beal. It's not going to go for him.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
You communicate so much with NBA GMs. You talk with owners. You talk with personnel people. Knowing what they do, what is an overlooked part of how they operate their day-to-day jobs with these NBA teams?
A few things for me, Kevin. It is the relationships with agents, with other teams. Are they trusted? Do they have the trust of others? That is of importance, certainly. How well connected are they within the organization? How are they building their own front offices in their own buildings? But their thirst for information, their ability to use information to strategize, that is something that occurs every single day. Because if you know something is happening with a specific team, that could shape how you want to strategize your team moving forward.
And Phoenix making a change here. Nick Richards. He's checked in for O'Neal. Dunn comes in for Cody Martin. Allen's checked in for Beal. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Devin Booker. Murray against Allen. Murray outside. Fires the 3. Rebound by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 6 rebounds in the game. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Murray. It's Jones on the way. The rebound by Richards. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. And going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year.
And they lost the season series against this squad last year, so trying to bounce back here tonight.
Shot from the wing. That shot off. Dunn with some nice D. Phoenix has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Mitchell passes to Richards. Jones off a pick from Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Jones finds Mitchell. The Suns need to get a shot off. That puts them in the lead.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Well, we can all agree nothing better than the atmosphere of an NBA game. So, Shams, I know it's hard to pick one. But is there a best crowd, a best atmosphere in the NBA that you've come across that you really appreciate?
The Warriors fans, I feel, even at their peak, they bring a different level of aura, of enthusiasm. Kevin, you've been to more arenas than I have in more celebrated times as well at different points. What's your favorite, what's your best NBA arena atmosphere?
When that New York crowd is popping, that arena is second to none, man. It is sizzling. Like you, I love knowledgeable fans, right? They know the calls, they know the officials, they know the strategies, they know what a player can and cannot do. That, to me, is the best part about going in some of these arenas and feeling that the players, have made it to a point where the fans know exactly what they can and cannot do. Knowledgeable fans.
I'll take your word for it, but that just means I have to get out to a Knicks game ASAP.
Olenek is checked in for the Pelicans. Pass to Murray. The three. Again, the miss by Murray. The Suns leading. Jones looking for an opening. And Jones sends it back. And they get it back. Richards finds Jones. Mitchell against Jones. Second chance shot. Kicks it out to Jones. Mitchell outside. Pass to Allen. Lets it go with a three. The three-pointer is right on target.
For three.
And that does it for the first quarter. The Suns lead by 4. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And if you're just joining us, making a switch here. Williamson's checked in. On the court for the Suns, Mitchell is out there with O'Neal. Then it's Morris. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's Booker in at the two-guard spot. Well, the Suns underachieving after going all in on Bradley Beal. Shams, is there a bit of panic, do you think, in the desert after last season?
The Suns are very much committed to their big three, but listen, there's no question the Beal contract is something they're going to have to live with. Still has a no-trade clause, and there were some flaws that were exposed. They were swept in the first round by Minnesota, but the Suns truly believe those flaws can be fixed, and they do have the talent to do it, even though Beal did have a down year.
Quickly, Shams, do they have a lot of wiggle room, though, to make changes?
They really don't have wiggle room. They have a top-heavy team that's built on its 3 all-star caliber players, and I do believe as long as they can build around those 3 top guys, they're going to have a chance to compete. The question is, do you find the right pieces to build?
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Pass to Alvarado. Morris against Murray. Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Mitchell, a screen on Williamson. Beal, the pass to Mitchell. Murray with it. Guarded now by Morris. Outside, Jones. Williamson outside. Launches a three, and it's Jones. That time on the assist by Williamson. Jones has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Pelicans.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Yeah, and I also love the intensity they've shown on the glass early on. Keeping plays alive, creating second chance shots, that's nice.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Pelicans are putting the ball in Zion Williamson's hands. He said, I'm just playing chess within the game, seeing how the defense is guarding me. I'm going to pick my spots. My teammates trust me to make the right decision, but they also trust me to be me, and that time is right. Kevin, I'll let you be you.
And I love when you are you, David. Thank you so much. Just 5 to shoot. Deep 2 from Murray. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Mitchell's got 11 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Booker outside. to Mitchell. Hey, Shams, we know you've reported on so many big trades that did happen. Were there ever a few that were close to happening but may have fallen apart at the 11th hour?
I always wait until things are 100% confirmed, but listen, there's always a trade or two that's viewed as done, but just does not happen, whether it sours, whether something falls apart. There's always one deal or two that falls apart at the trade deadline or in the offseason. But I try to wait as best I can to make sure that when I report, it is confirmed.
Outstanding.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's McCollum. Pass will win it. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession. And a look at the recent power rankings. Some interesting stories here in the early part of December. You look at Boston. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
Well, right now for the Suns, they've had an interesting start to the year. Lately, they put together some nice wins, and you get the general sense that their confidence is growing.
And so McCollum will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
And I think it was clear that their plan was to attack from the three-point line, and it worked to perfection.
And again, New Orleans has no luck.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
And you know who? Devin Booker.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
McCollum kicks to Williamson. 1:35 left in the first half of basketball. Stolen by O'Neal. And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Always so much fun to have Shams join us. No one with a better pulse on the NBA.
Man, Shams is always the first guy to know about the big moves around the NBA. Love hearing what he has to say.
Morris finds Mitchell. O'Neal sets the screen for Mitchell. Goes up again, and he sinks the layup. Mitchell's got the lead up to 5 now for the Suns.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
Here's Williamson. Good D by Mitchell. The Suns shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Booker with no one around. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And now an 8-point Suns lead. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Murray scanning the floor. Pass to McCollum. Lets it go from deep. Connects from three-point range. McCollum's got 8.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. Right back after this break.
Welcome, everyone, as we dig into the details. Things working out so far for the Phoenix Suns. Well, it doesn't get much better than this, fellas.
Are you joking? Could be much better. We had something other than veggies and hummus at the craft service table, Keeney.
Yes, indeed, but I love those veggies. But I have to agree with Shaq. The food options here, Ernie, are starting to lack.
It's always about food with you two, and I'm a big hummus fan. And now let's discuss this game. Talk about a strong start for the Phoenix Suns.
You look at the numbers, they're getting to the line over and over. Love the determination.
We've seen it before. They can wear an opponent out. Doing it again tonight. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Trey Murphy is out there with C.J. McCollum. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Zion Williamson. And it's Messi in at the 5 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
New Orleans moving it around. A 3 from McCollum. Beal pulls it in. Suns leading by 5. From 12 feet out. Jump shot is good. Beal's got the first points of the second half here for Phoenix.
How about the balance? Beal stopping on a dime.
And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. To the paint, here's Mitchell. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Williamson against Martin. And it's Williamson missing.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Mitchell right side. On the wing, Booker. A kick out to O'Neal. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Pelicans trail by 7. McCollum outside. Williamson outside. Hands it from downtown. Williamson's got 21.
And you can see Zion's confidence continues to grow, especially when he's hitting shots like that.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Booker. Averaging about 22 points per, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
You know, Greg, it's been great to see the Pelicans get to the next level these past few seasons, hasn't it?
It has, and they've become one of the deeper teams in the NBA over that time. It's not just about one guy. There's talent up and down that roster.
Nick Richards, he's checked in for Royce O'Neal.
Showing the versatility with the floater, Williamson sees where the D's coming from and able to adapt.
And Mitchell gets it to go.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Cullen passes to Williamson. McCollum outside. It's the teardrop. That shot is off. Good D by Booker. Suns leading by 5. Outside, Beal. Takes the 13-footer, and he gets it to go. Beal's got 4 this quarter.
Well, the mid-range, always a solid option for Bradley Beal, and sometimes that's what the defense concedes.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Grayson Allen's checked in for Bradley Beal, and Jones subbed in for Booker. Greg, one of the best assets of Zion Williamson is his versatility.
And the combination of power and skill, it's obviously unique And what I love about him is he's making better and better decisions. He's become as reliable as he is explosive.
At the elbow, Williamson. Down low. And the dunk by Olynyk.
That is Kelly Olynyk using his size to his advantage right at the rim. Nice finish.
Olynyk against Mitchell. And there's the drive. Goes back up. And it's good on the way in. Richards got his first bucket in this one.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Williamson is screen on Jones. Right wing. Williamson against Martin. It's deflected. Mitchell right side. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Now it's a 6-point Suns lead. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Suns?
High-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
And they've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Here's Richards. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Here's the three. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got his 6th rebound on the night. McCollum deciding where to go with it. Pass to Misi. There's the screen to the middle. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
The basketball mind Williamson has is special. Just knows how to break the D down in that pick and roll.
Here's Mitchell. Allen outside. Here's the floater. And it's blocked. And here is Williamson. 23 points in the game.
Well, with his attacking style, Williamson spends a lot of time at the foul line.
For New Orleans, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
No good on the free throw. DeJounte Murray, he's checked in. Calling timeout, looking for a breather, and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Now, here's Mitchell. And here's Booker from the arc. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Phoenix ahead. They lead by a bucket. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the 4th. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. O'Neal is out there with Mitchell, and it's Martin in at the 3 spot.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
That one is off.
Number 7.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Booker. On the wing, Mitchell. O'Neal sets the screen for Mitchell. Outside, Beal. Back to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Teardrop shot. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And there's a whistle that goes on Herbert Jones. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Suns leading. Mitchell outside. Here he goes. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. Alvarado with it. Pass to Jones. Inside. And it's sent back by Mitchell. O'Neal looking around. Booker outside. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. Now it's a 7-point Suns lead.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Outside, Jones. Just 5 on the clock. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Here's Alvarado. Suns leading by 7. Mitchell outside. Martin with the screen for Mitchell. A kick out to O'Neal. Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 5. And it's good. 2 points. Mitchell's got the lead up to 9 now for Phoenix.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Pass to Boston. Here's Murray. He's covered by Beal. Here's Jones. And just miss after miss right now. Suns have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Outside, Martin. Booker outside. Here's Mitchell. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Unloads from 13. That one rolling around and rims out.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Pelicans trail by 11. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And it's sent back by Mitchell. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Williamson is checked in for the Pelicans. And the Suns making a change here as well. Jones is checked in. And Williamson throws it down.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Phoenix.
Here's Mitchell. Outside, Jones. Back to Martin. On the wing, Mitchell. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Jones, no luck.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Not a guy you can...
Tipped away. It's stolen by Martin. Deflects the pass and stolen by Williamson. McCollum outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Shoots the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. McCollum's got 10 points now just in this quarter. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for New Orleans.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
Pass to Olynyk. And here's McCollum. Back to Olynyk. Clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And when he's healthy, Zion is a force, an athletic freak who makes an impact on both ends.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 9-point ball game here. Phoenix has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Mitchell. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Devin Booker, not a guy who's going to just hunt out his own shot. If you're open, he'll find you.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. 1:12 left in the fourth quarter. The drive by Williamson.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here. With the pressure on, Bradley Beal at his absolute best.
Williamson in the post. Covered by Martin. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the second of 2 is good. That puts them up by 5. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. O'Neal sets the screen for Mitchell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Jones checked in for the Pelicans. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Donnie's checked in for Martin. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
Outside, Beal. There's O'Neal with the 3. Rebound by Olynyk. They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And here are the Suns now. 6-point game. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Beal kicks to O'Neal. A 3-pointer off the mark. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaking.
2 shots.
And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. The baseline J. So New Orleans wins it, probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris...
get that one back next time.